Hey, what's up YouTube? In this video, I'll be showing you how to make a rose in a flower pot statue. By the way, just in case you have any more building related needs, feel free to not only check out the description below, which I'll be leaving links to all of my tutorial playlists in, but I highly recommend checking out the card system where I'll be leaving more specific videos and playlists that I think that you guys will really want to check out. Moving on, if you want to make the rose, here's what you're going to need. Grab yourself some dirt block, then some hardened clay, then grab red wool, lime wool, then finally guys grab yourself some black wool. And once you have each one of those materials right there, and once you've figured out where you want to make it, I'll be making it right here. You're going to want to kick off your rose with a row of 6 hardened clay coming directly up from the ground. That's 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You then want to take this 6th block and go right of it by 5. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then take that 5th block, extend it all the way down to the ground, and then take the block that touches the ground and extend it going left until it connects all the way back to where you first started. Once you have this square shape right here, you now want to take each one of the 4 corners of it and extend each one of the 4 corners coming towards you each by 5. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then connect each one of those 5th blocks together. Go all the way around in a square shape and just connect them all together, forming a nice 3D square shape like this. Once you have this square shape, what you can then do, and the reason that I haven't destroyed that clay block that is slightly bugging me right on the front face of my flower pot, you can now just completely fill in the left, right, and back portions of your flower pot. Did I mention the front of it as well? Because I meant to. You want to fill in each one of the 4 side faces of your flower pot. You don't want to touch the top of it, you just want to fill in the side faces. Obvious reason why we don't want to touch the top is because we're going to have a flower coming out of there. So let's just fill in each one of the 4 sides. I've actually just finished doing that myself. You'll end up with something that should look like this. Now, once you've got that taken care of, this is what you want to do next. Take out your dirt. You're going to want to, from the 2nd row of the top of the inside of your flower pot, you want to fill in the 2nd row. So like the row just closest to the top, that's not actually the top, just fill it in with dirt block. Like this. Now, once you've filled that in, you then want to take out your lime wool, and let's say that this is the front side of my flower pot where I've just placed this lime wool. Any one of the 4 sides at the moment could be the front because they're all identical, so let's say that this is the front side. You then want to take this block, this one that I have highlighted right at the top of your dirt, right at the top of your flower pot, and from this block that I have highlighted, go up by 6 with your lime green. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then go left by 1 with your lime to give you this shape. Take out your red, continue going left by 1. Then place a single red wool on top of each one of these 3 blocks. Try not to destroy everything in the process like I just did. You then want to take this row of 3 red wool and extend it left and right, each by 1. Then, starting from the left hand side, on top of this left hand red wool, going right, do 2 red wool, 2 black, 2 red. Then, starting from on top of the right hand side row that you've just made, do a row of 5 red, going left. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then, starting from the right hand side, again on top of what you've just made, going left, you want to miss 1 block and then do 2 red wool going left to give you this shape, and this is pretty much the base shape of your rose. What you now want to do, guys, is take each one of those red and black blocks and take those, extend them coming towards you each by 1. So take each one of the reds, extend them coming towards you by 1, do the same with the blacks, and once you've done that on the front of your flower, you actually want to do the same thing on the back. So take each one of the red and black wool blocks and extend them coming towards you each by 1 block. So you want to do the same with the red, same with the black, and you'll end up with a nice 3D looking flower shape that looks ever so slightly better from the front. So you want to end up with something that should look like this. We're not done, we have one more thing left to do from here. So what we now want to do is, starting from the base of the stem of the rose, so the very first lime wool block that we have right here, starting from the bottom right diagonal from it, so like we're looking down on it now, you want to, from this block, do 2 line wall coming up, and then an extra line wall diagonal on the actual part. And we kind of want to emulate this going all the way around. So now, starting from like bottom left diagonally of this bottom block, we want to do 1 line wall here, bottom left diagonally from it, then go left by 1, place 1 on top, bottom left diagonal. So we kind of, as immediately diagonal as we can from the bottom of the flower, we want to kind of like do this all the way around. So like we want to have a similar thing on the back. So it'll be 1 line wall here, 2 coming up from here, 1 here, overhanging the part. Now, the back left diagonal part, we can just do 1 here, 2 here, 1 here, and that will be sufficient. And that's just kind of like the leaves and whatever else is at the bottom of a rose. That's just that poking out the top of the plot. Poking out of the top of the pot. Did I say plot? I've got no idea. I'm getting tongue-tied this morning. And once you've done that 4 times, and once you've done that going all the way around, hopefully you guys managed to do that no problem, you should end up with something that should look a little bit like this. And considering how little time it takes you to make and how nice it looks, or at least I think it looks nice, I've always had a thing for these, I don't know why, you should hopefully be as happy as I am. Now, that is the rose, 100% fully completed once you've added all of those leaves at the bottom. Hopefully you like it, hopefully you've managed to make it, and if you've done both of those things, guys, I'd really appreciate it if you could give this video a like, a favourite, a share, anything you'd feel like doing to help me out, guys, I would just always vastly appreciate. Also, I do take your guys' comments into suggestions, so if you want to make any sort of request down below in the comment section, feel free to do that. Might make it, might not, just feel free to suggest. I know you want an Ender Dragon. I'm well aware, you don't have to comment telling me you want an Ender Dragon. Don't worry, I'm sure at some point in the future I'll do it. You'll get your Ender Dragon, it's just not going to be, tomorrow, or the next day, or probably, I don't know when the Ender Dragon's got, maybe it'll be a Christmas present. Maybe it'll be a Christmas Ender Dragon, but I know that you guys want it. That's like one of the highest requests recently. So feel free to comment down below. Feel free to check out the description below as well for all of my tutorial playlists. I highly recommend checking out the card system if you like this. You might even see the very recently built Ender chest over there. That's the sort of thing that you can expect in the card system. Thank you very much for watching. Like, favorite, share if you wouldn't mind, guys. Highly important. Like, favorite, share if you wouldn't mind. And I'll see you guys in the next video.